Hello folks, Everchanger here, and welcome back to more Pokemon Blaze Black 2. Last time, we took a brief trip back to areas we previously visited because they changed during the season of autumn, which is pretty cool. And I also mentioned that I would be doing some training in between episodes. And oh did I ever, I lost count of how many times I fought Watson down in the cafe in Castelia. And I'm going to show you the highlights of that on screen right now. Well, would you look at that, Sandile is evolving. Congratulations, your Sandile evolved into Krokorok. Ooh, Victini wants to learn Reversal. I don't actually remember what that does. An all-out attack that becomes more powerful the less HP the user has. I think I'll scrap Endure for it, because even though Endure is pretty okay, I just never use it, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. And Victini learned Reversal. Very nice. Lucario is trying to learn the move Heal Pulse. Now, if I remember correctly, that heals everyone it hits? Yes. Now, while that could be good for catching Pokemon, I feel like it would be quite the waste of a slot for everything else we'd be doing. So I think we're going to skip it, because if I fail catching a Pokemon, I'm pretty much always going to get another chance. So we are going to skip out on it. Ooh, Servine wants to know Leaf Blade. You could probably hear the audible gasp in my voice, because that is a very, very good move. Power 90, accuracy 100, physical grass type attack. Let's see here. Both Mega Drain and Leaf Tornado are special, but Leaf Tornado only has a chance of lowering accuracy. It's relatively inaccurate in itself, and it has less power points, so even though it's a signature move, I think I'm going to get rid of Leaf Tornado, because we're probably going to replace Mega Drain with Giga Drain at some point. So that's the long-term plan, getting rid of Leaf Tornado, and now we have Leaf Blade. Very nice. As you can probably imagine, my plan was basically to sweep Watson repeatedly with my Lucario while getting the levels of my other Pokemon up. My goal was to get everyone's levels to 35 except Lucario, who I decided would just land wherever he wound up landing. So this is what our team looks like, significantly better than last episode. Now you might accuse me of overtraining my team a little bit, and honestly, you're probably right, but we're going to be facing the 5th gym leader very, very soon after the 4th. So I decided it'd be best to at least overtrain a little bit now, rather than have a rough time against Elisa and then against the next gym leader as well. And honestly, after that embarrassment that was the Castelia City Gym battle, I'd honestly rather sweep a gym leader with no trouble than get swept with no trouble, because it's more convenient this way. Anyway, to ride this roller coaster, the first step is to get in the car. Next comes the platform. There you can change where the coaster is going. Sometimes you continue by riding the cars of opponents you defeat. That's how you aim for the back. Now, as has already been mentioned to us, this is not the gym. However, we do need to get to the end of this area in order to gain access to the actual gym, so we have to fight everyone in here, so it's basically like a mini gym all on its own. Elisa's really amazing. Usually you just remodel the gym, but she built a completely new one. Elisa's really amazing. And as we press on the switches, you can see the roller coaster's path changes. And this was basically the gimmick of this building when it was the gym back in the original Black and White. Really interesting stuff. Anyway, let's head right on over here, and I believe this will be our first trainer? Or not. Faster, faster! A speed boost makes you feel great. I know there's people you have to fight in here. Let's press the switch, and... ah, there we go. Hey there, are you cool riding a roller coaster? I'm going to overwhelm you with the speed I learned riding the roller coaster. Now, I just want to illustrate my Lucario's raw power here because, I'll be honest, I probably trained this thing a little bit too much. But honestly, this is going to be so much fun just sweeping guys for a while because I've had a little bit of trouble in the game as of late, I guess I would say. Just slight issues defeating trainers with relative ease. So I figured it'd be nice to get some utter destruction under our belt because after what happened in Castelia, I'd really like to just have some good easy going for a while. Hey, but anyway, as you can see, Lucario's Bulldoze here pretty much wrecks every single electric type out there that it is able to hit, which is really, really awesome. Unfortunately, as you can see, we're not gaining too much experience because I did so much training, but I suppose that's a good balance for the obvious grinding that I did earlier today. It took a couple of hours to get up to this point, which means that this week's episodes are probably going to be a little bit shorter than usual, just because that took quite a long time. As you can see, I gave Lucario the amulet coin, and we are raking in the dough. Your way of battling, it's elegant, you've got style. Okay, good, we made it. Now, as you can expect, I fought Watson a lot in Castelia City just earlier, so if we actually get out our trainer card and take a look, yeah, I am absolutely loaded. So what we're probably going to do in the near future is we're going to be going and buying some Pokeballs from the store and probably some Paralyzed Heals as well. Your roller coaster ride is finally nearing its finale. I'm also a Pokemon trainer who was toughened up by Miss Elisa. I won't give up easily. You say our ride's almost over, but you're only the second person we've fought, which is surprising. I could have sworn there were more people in here. Of course, there were more people here in the olden days, back when this was actually a gym. Oh well. Anyway, we have Plusle coming out here, and it's not holding an air balloon, unlike Watson's Plusle, so I'm gonna enjoy finally being able to bulldoze one of these things. That was basically my plan when training against Watson. 3 bulldozes and 2 force palms in that order brought him down every single time. Really, really nice. And all you have to do is run out of the cafe and run back in order to fight him, which is awesome. So I basically just fight him 5 times, heal, fight him 5 times, heal. A little bit tedious, especially near the end there. But honestly, I think it's going to be worth it just because we're so overpowered now. Although I'm still a little bit worried about how we're going to do against the 5th gym leader. We might have to do, actually, believe it or not, a little more grinding for that, because in between leaders 4 and 5, even though there's very little actual game in between them, there's a 7-level jump, and that's a little scary to me. Anyway, we defeated this lady and got even more money. Lots and lots of money. It pleases me to be the opponent of a strong and honorable trainer like you. Anyway, let's hop right on here, and this should take us to the end, I think. Yeah, this looks like the end to me. Oh my, did you come here looking for the gym leader? I'm sorry, you just missed her. She just left for the gym. Take this for making it all the way here. Paralyzed Heal, that's definitely gonna be welcomed. So I hear the gym leader likes the thrill of this roller coaster. And believe it or not, I think that's the end of this area already. Which was incredibly quick. I'm gonna have to find something to sort of eat up a little time in between now and the end of the episode here, because I don't want to go start on the gym yet. I want the gym to be its own video. So I think what we're gonna do is, I'd like to go and check if, since now that it's 4 PM, if the big stadium is open. Let's see, is it open? No, it's not. That's unfortunate. Oh well. Well, we could always try and catch more Pokemon, and on that note, since we are so unbelievably loaded, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna head back to the Pokemon Center and grab these medals, of course. We are getting the Easy Cycling medal. That's probably because of all the biking I did in Castelia when I was grinding for levels. And that's it. Awesome. Let's get our heal on. Man, I feel like we've sort of been, I don't want to say wasting our time in Nimbasa City recently, but we've actually been here quite a while, and I feel like we haven't had story progress in a very long time. So it's very nice to finally get around to doing something that's actually required. Okay, is it you that has the Pokeballs? Yes, it is. I'm gonna stay with Pokeballs for the moment, simply because they seem to work pretty much just as well as Great Balls for our purposes. Let's get up to 60, that seems nice. And we should probably get some potions. Super Potion seems nice, just since we have all this money, might as well buy some stuff. Let's get up to 30 Super Potions, that seems okay. Revives. I'm gonna get up to 10 of these. Man, we are so rich. And I'm gonna buy a ton of, wait, do you have full heals? No, you don't. Okay, I'm gonna buy a ton of paralyzed heals just in case. I'm probably really over preparing. I'll just grab 18, bring us up to 20. Okay, very nice. And I think that'll be it for our, well actually no, what do you sell? Oh, you sell technical machines. Interesting, I'm going to have to keep this in mind. As you can see, since TMs are are infinite uses in Generation 5 and onwards, you can only buy them once, and as a result of that, they are very, very pricey. But we're probably going to eventually get around to collecting all the TMs, so I'm going to have to keep that in mind. Now, I believe, just to kill some time, I think we could try coming out this way and catching a Pokemon or two. We already have one Pokemon under our belt since we had an impromptu evolution during our grind fest, and since I did all that walking in Castelia, let's see what's in the hidden grotto. Let's see, is it any good? Oh my, it actually is good. Wow, I am going to save for this because I want to catch this. This is a Wartortle. Don't remember what starters we've gotten thus far. Do we actually have a Squirtle, or is this completely new? I'm gonna check the Pokedex, actually. Let's see here. Oh, that's gonna take forever. Aha, L button, all the way to the top. Oh, we already have a Squirtle. Oh well, we'll try and catch it anyway. I mean, free stuff, right? Here we have Wartortle. Would have appreciated it more if it was from a line that we didn't yet have. But oh well, you win some, you lose some. Now, I guess one unfortunate thing is all my guys, I think, are a little bit too strong to actually weaken this thing without completely destroying it, so I'm just gonna start chucking Pokeballs at it just to see what'll happen, because you never know, we might get lucky, especially since we got like 90 Pokemon in the dex. We might get a critical capture. Or not. Like, that's the thing, these Pokemon are very, very rare to show up in the Hidden Grotto themselves, so I kind of don't want to risk knocking this thing out, plus we are so loaded. Might as well just give it a shot, right? Alright, it looks like it knows Protect. Luckily, we aren't planning on attacking it. Although if this goes for a little too long, I might change my mind on that front. Come on, guy. Definitely not attacking this thing with Lucario, whatever I do, because that would probably destroy it. Regardless, because Lucario's level 46, oh my word. I think last episode Lucario capped off at level 37? Which was already pretty darn high. Come on, you can do it. Crossing my fingers here, guys. Yep, that doesn't work. I wish it worked, but it doesn't work. Water Pulse, that's interesting. Something that struck me earlier that I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to address is I don't think any of the Pokemon currently on my team are capable of using the move Surf. which could be an issue because I believe we're decently close to the point where we're actually going to get Surf. So if we want that ability, we might have to do some swapping out of team members. So you never know, Wartortle might be a candidate. Okay, come on, this is ridiculous. His catch rate isn't that low, right? Maybe it is. Yeah, you can tell I'm just completely lazy at this point. Oh, what's something good we can use on this thing? Do you have a burning ability? No, you don't. You have... Well, Ember's probably not going to do that much, so it's worth a shot. As you can tell, I'm very, very, very overcautious when it comes to catching Pokemon that I really, really want, because I'm using Ember on a Wartortle, which is probably a little bit sad, and I'm sure some people are screaming at their keyboards like, come on, just, what's the move? Just Fire Fang it. But, yeah, I'm weird like that, I guess, I don't know. I'm gonna try and just get it into the yellow. I really don't want it to get burned, because if it gets burned, we might run into an issue, and wow, it's already brought us down. Alright, you know what, I'm just gonna try chucking more Pokeballs at it. We're loaded, as I said. Come on, please. I really, really want you to give this to me, game. Plus, I really hate this low HP music, and I'd really appreciate it if it stopped. One. Guess this is counting to one lessons again, and of course rapid spin is what kills me. Well, I guess this is what's going to be taking up the rest of our time in the episode. Eesh. Alright, let's get Victini out here. Victini learned Reversal during that training montage earlier, which, I'll be honest, I had no clue Victini could actually learn Reversal. So that was a pleasant surprise, although I'm not entirely sure how useful it's going to be. But I mean, it's better than Endure, because honestly, even though Endure has its values, I would probably myself never use it, just because it's not a move I really enjoy using. Come on, please. You're just a level 28 Wartortle. Nothing special about you in the slightest. Come on! This is terrible. I suppose this is a good time to point out that I only got about 5 hours of sleep last night, and then I did almost 2 hours of training my guys this morning in this game. So I'm a little bit tired at the moment, so I might not be thinking too terribly straight. That's probably evident since I've chucked like 14 Pokeballs at this Wartortle and haven't caught it yet. Can we please just, please? See, like, I don't really have anything that I feel too terribly comfortable attacking it with, because Victini's got to jump on it by 7 levels, and it's really quite strong. Come on, please just give it to me. I really don't want to have to make yet another cut in this episode. Come on. Looks like we're cutting. Sheesh. Of course, literally the instant after I say I'm going to cut, we catch it. That's always the way it goes, isn't it? I'm pretty sure I just chucked one other Pokeball that I cut out, and then we caught this one. It is said to live 10,000 years. Its furry tail is popular as a symbol of longevity. Man, that was just sad. Maybe I'm a little too stubborn. Oh well, we caught it. So I'm happy with that. Okay, so after that, honestly, embarrassment that we just had, man, I really, really need to get a hold of the false swipe TM. I don't know where we get it, but I really, really need to get it. now that we got that taken care of, my word, I'm gonna head back to the Pokemon Center one more time to heal. Can you imagine if we had gotten a medal for having a certain number of Pokeballs fail and that's what pushed us over the edge? That would have been perfect. Anywho, we've got our Pokemon restored to full health, which is very, very nice. And I think this episode was a little bit short, but I think we padded it out with a little bit of fail, and I'd like to save the gym for its own video next time. So, next time on Pokemon Blaze Black 2, we're going to be doing just that, heading off to the gym and hopefully claiming our 4th gym badge. So, without further ado, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.